Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to episode number 3 of our Minnesota Twins franchise mode here in MLB The Show 22. You guys are enjoying the series. I'm enjoying the series, so we're going to get into it today. The Twins are at the top of the AL Central, which is kind of exciting through, the first week, I think, of the season. We won opening day back in March. We won 5-3. Had a tough losses to the Chicago White Sox here, but swept the Cleveland Indians, or Cleveland Guardians, I should say now, with pretty dominant fashion, and then got a win against Seattle, which would be real opening day here in 2022. So we are going to sim forward to the end of this month, and we are going to go through some other things first, but we will not be playing any gameplay in this video. I think that's kind of how we'll do it, is we will play 1-2 games, whatever, do some moments in one episode, then kind of go through the behind-the-scenes owner stuff and sim in the next episode, and then that will be where we do the trades and the stuff that you guys are kind of incorporating into franchise mode. So, first you can see we are on top of the AL Central, and that is huge. Like I said, this is not a very great Twins team. I don't think the Tigers and Royals and Guardians are still great in this game either. The AL Central, I would say, is very competitive, but it's very weak this year. And I think the Twins do, have a good chance to compete with the White Sox, but it's a week into the season. So we'll see how it goes. Let's check the roster. As you can see, Byron Buxton's still doing great. And in the first week, these are our stars. So that's good. We only have one third baseman still. So we might need to trade for a third baseman. Keep that in mind. We have Urshela, but that's about it. We do have Jose Miranda, which would be cool to get him up. I know he's got some cards in Diamond Dynasty that are cool. So, again, let me know your thoughts on these things. But let's set our lineups. And maybe you guys like these lineups because, well, we're 5-2. So let me know. But I like Byron Buxton leading things off. That's super important to get your best hitter the most at bats. Luis Arraez I really like second because he is that left-handed bat, and he's got a ton of contact versus right-handed pitchers, so that's good. Byron Buxton gets on base, steals second, Luis Arraez gets him home. I do not like Polanco in the third spot, especially with this many righties in a row, so I'm going to go with Carlos Correa there. Miguel Sano is fine. Then we'll go with Polanco, Urshela, Kepler, Sanchez, and Larnach. Larnach, Kirilloff. I'm going to go with Kirilloff instead. It really doesn't matter, I don't think. If we go with no DH, which is a little weird because in MLB, this is what I noticed. In MLB The Show 22, you still have the pitcher in the 9 spot. And maybe that's not for all modes, but for most modes, I think it is still that way. And I don't know if that will be with an update, because today is opening day. It's the first day of the release of the game, which would be tonight at 11 p.m. So that is why I believe there might still be some changes, and this is still the early pre-release, and that's why we've just been pumping out episodes. So it might be a little bit different from the actual release, which again comes out tonight at 11 p.m. So if that is the case, we will definitely continue to fix it in the next episode and stuff. But with a right-hander, no DH, I don't know why we're going with quite a different lineup. Why are we still not going with Arraez and Kirilloff, for example? Why are we having so many right-handers? That's a little weird, but I do like these 3 up top, even 4 with Miguel Sano. I'll go with Max Kepler at 5. Urshela's fine at 6. We'll go Larnach at 7, Sanchez at 8, and Bundy at 9. If you go with a left-hander, this is where we want to stack up the righties. So, of course, Byron Buxton's going to lead it off. Correa's good at 2nd. I'm going to put Sano at 3rd. Polanco is good in 4th. Urshela's good in 5th. Do we have any other outfielders? We do not that are right-handed, so that's a little interesting. Jose Miranda is fine. And Kepler. Man, so that's definitely something we're going to have to look forward to in this series. Probably I mean, getting rid of maybe Kepler. We don't need Kepler, Larnack, and Kirilloff. We definitely don't need all three of them because they're left-handed. Um, and as you can see here, this is basically the exact same lineup. So we will save that. How do I save it? Maybe it just saves automatically. Pitching rotation. This is also important. Sonny Gray, in my opinion, is going to be our ace, especially looking at the overall here. Joe Ryan, of course, is the Twins opening day starter on Thursday. Even though Thursday is going to get rained out, I'm not going to opening day anymore. I was planning on going to opening day, but it's supposed to be rainy and snowy and 40 degrees and 40-mile-an-hour winds. So I'm not going to opening day, but I will be going to Saturday's game with the Twins, which should be game 2 because I'm guessing then they will play Thursday's game on Friday instead of a doubleheader. But Joe Ryan is the opening day starter. I like Sonny Gray more. As you can see, it still doesn't look like Chris Archer is in there, and that will probably take place in the next updates, which is, again, probably tonight as we get into the start of the real game coming out fully. So this works right now, but once Chris Archer gets in here, I'll probably take out Jordan B here and put in Chris Archer. Bailey Ober, I like Bailey Ober a lot. So that works for me, and our bullpen is still pretty solid. We got to get Duran in here, though. We definitely got to get Duran in here. And like I said, he's not in here yet because I don't think he's on the 40-man roster technically in this game or in the roster that will come out. So that's what we're dealing with right now. But I think that basically will cover the main things in this episode. And let's finally look at budget and trade. So this is just things to look forward to, where, as you can see, we are at $128 million in budget this season, which is very similar to what the Twins are in real life, except for I think it might be even more than the real life. But as you can see, we are not paying a lot of players in the future years. And like I said, I want to make it as realistic as possible, probably at least until 2024, 2025, so 3 years. But as you can see, Carlos Correa takes up a huge part of our contract, and a lot of these guys are single-year guys. Tyler Duffy, maybe not so much these pitchers and MLB or ish players, AAA players. A lot of them are 1-year contracts, though. And then you get up here like Sano, Sonny Gray, Sanchez, Rogers, Urshela. So I know it's still early in the season, but let me know who you guys want to see renewed, who you guys want to see traded. Like I said, we don't need 3 left-handed bats. If Kepler is 1 of 2 years, yeah, it might be cheap, but let's see who's down here. Larnack is on a 1-year deal. Yeah, only $700K. He's 25, but do we need him? I like Kirilloff. Do we really need him? And of course, that'll come with rookie contracts. So that's something to keep in mind. And trade talks. This is probably the biggest thing for me that I like to do in franchise mode, is because this is how we make our team better. Yeah, we're 5-2 in the first week of the season, but our catcher sucks. Our pitching sucks. Our third base sucks. Our second base sucks, which I can move Polanco over, and that should be okay. Left field sucks. And like I said, I think we need another outfielder who's a right-handed. So lots of different options here where we can go with different players. So let's go ahead and sim the rest of April and see how it goes. Chichi Gonzalez sustained an injury. That's not great, but we will put him on the 15-day injured list because it doesn't really matter. This guy's on a fractured forearm. We'll put him on the 60-day. We will auto-fix the rotations for things. I'm just going to auto that. Boom, we lost a couple of games. This guy's no longer injured. That's fine. I don't care. We will not do any of these. Holy cow. Oh, we're losing 8-3, but Urshela has 2 home runs. No thanks. I will simulate and take the loss. So we got swept by the Dodgers. We lost 2 of 4 to Seattle. Split the series there. That's not great. We will continue to sim. And I'm just going to go auto on all these things. But we will just sim to these. I don't care. Hello? Just keep simming. This is too much stuff that comes up. I'm not a fan of that. No. None of these guys are big anyway. No. Chichi Gonzalez, he's back. Woo. Okay, this is really annoying. Can I fix this? I might not be doing all this stuff because this is really annoying to sit here. I just want to sim. I just want to sim through the days. There's too many critical moments. Too many critical moments. Okay, Trevor Larnack, though, sustained an injury. We will keep him active because he's only out for a day or two. Luis Arise. That's not good. He will be out for a few days. We'll put him on the 10-day IL. Great. So, that is the first month. Please let me know if you are still watching this, how I can fix that garbage, because there are some moments that I do want to play, especially when I do the gameplay ones. Like, I don't know, if there's a big series in here, maybe against the Guardians or against the Astros or whatever, I want to play that series, but I don't want to be doing all of that garbage that you just saw every single day. So here are the standings at the end of week or month number 1 as we head into May. We are second in the division by looks like 2 games or 2.5 games, 1.5 games. I'm not good at math, but we are down by the White Sox by a game. We are still over 500, which is important, and that's where I want to stay. But as you can tell, that first week, 5-2, was maybe a little bit of a stretch. There are so many notifications. This is annoying. And we'll get into this a little bit more as we continue on. This was just a video to kind of explain a few more things and jump through the first month. We will probably jump until draft day in the next episode, and that should be a lot of fun. But right now, yeah, I don't care about any of the other teams or the contracts because we don't need to worry about it right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys want to see. This was kind of a transitioning episode into, of course, the regular season and what you guys want to see in this franchise mode. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and we will see you next time for gameplay. Peace out.